Okay. Put down a stream marker. We'll go for another maybe hour or two. Why the hell not? We're getting pretty close to the good man Susano. So, you know, might as well. Resume! Okay, I like that. Because I'm in New Game Plus state, this counter is like deactivated. That's very cute. And the music's changed too. Yeah, I don't think I technically have access to that Aether Ray right now. It like reset it to a state where I haven't been here yet. Very cute. Alright, back to Tamamizu. Right, we got to the underwater Aura city where the non-blue Aura live, because for some reason they chill under the ocean. We're not sure why. Was it Sumi no Sato? Sui no Sato. This is Sui no Sato. Then Shiosai, the overseer, should be around here somewhere. I dare say one of the locals will be able to point us in his direction. Though, now that I look around, I get a distinct impression we are not welcome here. Is leader up here? Hello, leader? No. A random thingamabob. Where? There you are. So, this is our man? Leave this place and never return. We have no need of wide-eyed wanderers. Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. My name is Lise, and these are my friends, Kinliana and Alize. We're looking for the overseer of Sui no Sato, Shiosai. That's you, isn't it? The Kojin of the Blue sent you hither, did they? I am no overseer, nor would I claim to be one. I am the high priest of Shisui of the Violet Tides, Shiosai. You are the man we're looking for. Great. We need your help. We're looking for the jewel called the Yasakini no... Stop. I will hear no more. You'll suffer no outside troubles in our sanctuary, especially those of would-be treasure hunters. Chirp chirp. Quiet, Isobe. There will be no dango for dinner. Ahem. I continue not to aid you. I say to you again, leave this place and never return. At the very least, sir, you might condescend to tell us of your village, and of why you are so loath to show us even the most basic courtesy. Sui no Sato is our sanctuary. Under the benevolent leadership of the Ruby Princess, sovereign of the Shisui, we reign and enjoy humble yet fulfilling lives. But it was not always so. Long ago our forebears were driven from their ancestral lands. Beneath the waters they sought refuge from the ravages of war, and here they flourished. All that we are, our culture, our traditions, was born of the sea, as was I. Though we've engaged others in diplomacy, it has ever been with the utmost caution. Isolation and independence are essential to preserving our way of life. So it was when Doma fell 25 years past. The Ruby Princess in her wisdom decreed that we would take no part. As it was, so ever shall it be. Forever and ever apart. Forgive me, I understand now how highly you value your way of life, and how you will suffer none to endanger it. You may be assured that we have no desire to do so, and I would hope that we have given you no cause to assume otherwise. You have not, but this changes nothing. Regardless of your intentions, it is not my place to break with tradition. I must consider the wishes of all who call Sui no Sato home. For me to defy them, their will, and permit outsiders to remain would be a gross betrayal of my responsibilities. Please do not ask this of me. Thank you for your time, sir. title. Go. Basically, the non-blue Aura are assholes. And so it continues. Another village, another deaf ear. Clearly, Girabanya is not the only place with walls. I'm starting to wonder if this was all a huge mistake. Gosetsu couldn't have known we would take this long. I only hope he's still alive. Meanwhile, in the Tavern of Asari,
I tire of this filthy tavern, and it's still filthier clientele.
Tis scant reward for your treachery, aye. A painted woman of your rich experience deserves a better class of customer.
Oh, name-calling. Is that what we've been reduced to?
Orphan of the Nayuri. Widow of Sashihai. What joy it must have brought you to be revenged upon us all.
she is about to step on this man. She has stepped on him.
Not enough. Not nearly enough. My appetite for your agony is as an abyss. Bottomless. Insatiable. Before you die, you will cry and beg and prostrate yourself upon the earth. You will crawl on your belly through the muck and the piss and debase yourself for my amusement. All of you. But you think you are made of sterner stuff? Rather than have him beat you, mayhap I should have my oaf go and fetch your master's head. Oh, poor Lord Cayenne. Kami rest his soul. Noble leader of a fallen nation. A fine puppet he made for the Viceroy. For a time. 25 years he was content to serve his masters as a dog. And then everyone had to rise up and get themselves killed. Tell me, how did it feel to fail him that day? To live with the disgrace of his death? Not that you were a stranger to living with disgrace, of course. In the what was it? 25 years since you were humiliated and tossed into an imperial jail? You had plenty of time to get used to it. Oh yes, I heard the stories. About the samurai who would do anything to return to his master's side, even if it meant pledging his blade to his sworn enemy. They say he walked with death, that he slew 1,000 men in the Empire's name. Truly a tale for the poets.
I do not deny my sins, but I will not be reproached by the likes of you.
Oh, I mean not to reproach you, but to praise you. You're a survivor, samurai. Just like me. So, let us not dwell on the past, you and I, and instead give thought to the future. To wit, I would ask you again to help me resolve this vexing matter of Doma's missing heir. Living or dead, it makes no difference, really. But the Garleans are most insistent that we put this problem behind us. And I know you helped him flee. So tell me, what became of Lord Hien?
To my dismay, the details escape me at present. Mayhap your dog could jog my memory.
Get on with it, and mark me, brute. There is no limit to how far you can fall.
Of all the bloody stupid... Ah! When I get back to Eorzea, I'm gonna find that little shite, and I'm gonna make her pay.
You gonna make me pay, buddy? I don't think so. We seem to have reached an impasse, and to make matters worse, every solution I can think of will only take more time. I don't suppose you have any ideas, do you, Kiliana? Let's see. Could ask the villagers if they know anything. Right. You are the ones who came from above, yes? We could have a moment of your time. Mine apologies, I didn't mean to startle you. My name is Hinami, and this is my wife, Unagi. We were wondering, have you heard any news from Doma? If so, we should very much like to hear it. May I ask why? If you must. Our daughter fought in the rebellion. We have heard naught from her since. It would be too much to hope that you know of her, but her name is Yugiri. Dude, Yugiri is our BFF. He's our good chum. Kami be praised, she lives! She lives. We're looking for her too, actually, but I'm sure she's alright. We had no idea she hailed from Suino Sato. How did she come to serve Doma as a shinobi? It all began when she was a little girl. She and another child crept out of the village, having grown curious about the outside world. To Doma they went, where they met a young boy, a proud son of Yangsha. His tales of imperial oppression left a lasting impression on her. When she returned, she spoke passionately of the Doman's plight, and urged us to take the boy in. My wife and I would not hear of it. We thought the matter closed, but she never forgot his words. She became convinced that the Garleans would one day come for us, and it was in search of the strength to defend us that she left, years later, to learn the ways of the shinobi. When the Ruby Princess learned of this, she forbade Yugiri's return, lest she bring misfortune to us all. We protested the judgment, but there was naught we could do, and so our daughter, who only wanted to keep her people safe. Surely there's something we can do for these people, they who gave her aid and succor when no other would. But a humble stonesman. But if it is the Yasakani no Magatama you seek, I may yet be of some assistance to you. The jewel is known to possess an unusual property. To the naked eye it is as jade, but when bathed in a particular light, it shimmers with a divine resplendence. I have mined similar materials before. To find them, one must use these lamps. They cast an invisible light, under which the stones sparkle. In the deepest depths they are invaluable. There's a sunken ship to the east. Though the currents may have spirited away her cargo, you should begin your search there. Thank you so much. We will do just that. I hope you find that which you seek. I only wish there was something more we could do to assist you. Know that you will be in my prayers. And when next you see our daughter, pray tell her not a day goes by that her parents and brothers do not think of her. We will, I promise. Under the sea. This is the wreck of the selfsame vessel which Soroban spoke. Then if the gods are good, the Magatama is nearby. Ready your lamp, but keep your eyes open, Kinliana. We're going to need to take this slowly. Move too fast and we risk overlooking something. Is down. I'm going too fast. Got the zoomies. In this area. But like, area is kind of limited here. I have to actually use the fucking lamp. Do it. Running around in a circle like a dickhead. Clicking off. Look, you can't keep telling me I'm getting closer. There's only so I've gone in a fucking circle. I keep clicking off of it. Give it to me! Give it to me! Stop changing the prompt! This is stupid. Yep, it's fucking here, but you're just not gonna give it to me. That's cool. Yep, that's further away. There we go. There! Peeping out from beneath a fine layer of sand, you spy something shimmering. Fuck. There was no reason that shouldn't have procced from below. I swear, looking for a needle in a haystack would be quicker. Gosetsu will have died of old age by the time we finish. You haven't found anything, have you, Kinliana? This is it! The Yasakani no Magatama, exactly as Soroban described. Heh, it would seem that our fortunes have finally changed for the better. Much as I would like to return and thank Yugiri's parents for their assistance, time is of the essence. I say we make for Tamamizu at once. Hold on to it for now, Kinliana. Once we arrive, present it to the Elder, and we can finally learn how to deal with the Red Kojin. Ooh, am I going to be able to solo? I can't solo Susano. I just thought about it. Cause you gotta kill the sword, and you gotta have someone block the sword. Fuck! I'm gonna have to play with real people! I'm gonna have to play synced. No! Damn it. You have returned, and with the Yasakani no Magatama, I trust? Actually, maybe I can kill... I'm wondering, I might be able to kill him before the phase transition. That will be what we try first. I'm gonna try all primals once, and then if I can't do it, then... Oh, fucking... I didn't turn off the auto text. Let's see... You are returned, and with the Yasakani no Magatama, I trust? Yes, there's no mistake. Well done, well done. So, about the Kojin of the Red. You said there was a way to make them retreat into their shells. Are you ready to tell us now? I did indeed, and yes, I am. You see, divinity resides not only in material vessels, but in individuals. In laying claim to this most sacred treasures, you have demonstrated an affinity with the divine. To treat with men and women such as you is to invite fortune into our homes. Gladly we will aid your cause. All is ready, Soroban? Then give them what they require. This is a ceremonial knife of some sort. Before this blade, that which is sealed shall open. the treasure vault of the Kojin on the Isle of Zeki. It is there that our most prized relics, be they of the red or the blue, are kept safe. Fiercely do the red guard it, and for its contents are more precious than their lives. Were the vault to be attacked, the response would be Can't speak English! Were the vault to be attacked, the response would by necessity be immediate. Kojin would be summoned from realms around to defend their treasures. And were we to sow enough chaos, the Reds in service to the Imperials would have no choice but to answer the call as well. Given the Confederacy the sign they've been waiting for. Without the Kojin, the Imperials don't have nearly enough troops on Isari to hold off the pirates. However, you must understand that the vault is holy ground, home to 1,000 kami. To intrude upon it without paying the proper respects is a sacrilege we cannot condone. So if we were to pay the proper respects, it would be alright? Great! How do we do that then? The Yasakani no Magatama is one of 3 most coveted treasures of the Kojin. The other 2 lie within the vault. We shall deliver the jewel unto the others, and thereby make them whole. The kami may forgive your trespass, and instead delight in your mischief-making. So, if I understand you correctly, you want us to take the sacred jewel coveted by your red brothers and deliver it to their treasure vault. More or less. The Yasakani no Magatama belongs on the Isle of Zeki. So long as it finds its way there, we are satisfied. The Magatama has chosen you to bear it to its brothers. Had it not, you would never have found it, and we would not be having this conversation. I shall inform the Confederacy of your plans, and bid they make ready to act when the time is right. The Isle of Zeki lies to the west of Suino Sato. Look for a cave beneath the waters. May fortune favor you in this and all other endeavors. Right then, I am not normally in the habit of sneaking into heavily guarded treasure vaults, but if this is the only way to convince the Confederacy to act, then so be it. We should be prepared for a fight. The bigger the better, and the kind where you'll wish you had 7 of your most battle-hardened friends at your side. Weirdly specific, Alize. It's almost like you've seen this before. I don't know about you, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Me too. Let's do this. Right. Not left to say then. The Isle of Zeki. You nervous? Me? Nervous? Come now. I mean, it's not as though I haven't risked my life in ridiculous ways before. Well, maybe I'm a little bit... strangest thing, that. Completely out of character, even. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, so we'll see. If I can kill him before the phase transition, then we're good. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to play with real people. Glit's still in a party. Or Glit is in another party. I was gonna say I might be able to pull a friendo in. Let's see. Not online. Yeah. Dude, imagine playing a multiplayer game with multi-people. Fucking disgusting. Assuming this is the right cave, it should lead us straight into the heart of the Isle of Zeki. You got a plan for when we get to the Isle? How about 2 of us get the guards' attention while the 3rd heads straight to the vault? Afterwards, the other 2 join them there, and together we make a stand. With our numbers, it's not feasible to do anything more complicated, I think. Fine by me. I like simple plans. I'll be one of the decoys, then. You read my mind. I also had a mind to ask Kinliana to be one, given her peerless martial prowess. And it's settled. You 2 will make your way through the stronghold, creating as much chaos as possible. You know, have some fun. Meanwhile, I will attempt to locate the vault and gain entry with the ceremonial knife, which when I am inside, I will contact you via Link Pearl. Right. Come on, Kinliana, we got work to do. place was terrible to navigate at level, because like everything aggroes onto you. You're a sight for sore eyes. I hope Alizé's alright too. Ilyana, Lise, can you hear me? I found the vault. Head northwest. There's a passage leading deeper within. Hurry! There you are. The entrance is straight ahead. Good timing, I might add. It sounds like the whole garrison is headed straight for us.
Thieves! Thieves! Come to steal our most precious treasures? You will pay for this sacrilege!
That's the spirit! Now don't be shy. I'm more than ready for another round.
Seize them!
Here comes the boy!
What in the world?
Oh lord, he coming!
Who hath made us whole? Hark! A great kami stirs. Yes, yes, a great kami of the sacred treasures. O great kami, we beseech your intercession. We who have guarded your blade and glass for generations, your faithful Kojin.
It was I who made you whole.
Thou didst freely deliver our jewel unto thine enemy's own treasure vault? How auspicious we do commend thee, daughter of man. Such audacity is deserving of celebration, exaltation, a contest of wills to mark the occasion. Let lines be drawn, let sides be chosen, and for their loyalty we shall stand with the caretakers of our greater part.
Oh, perfect. A contest of wills, just what we need.
Hearken to us, shelled ones. Upon this day your wish shall be granted. Curse neither your fate nor its executor, children of man, for we are of the divine, of both heaven and earth, the ringing silence, the raging calm. All riseth and falleth at the whim of capricious fortune. Assume your marks upon the stage and embrace the coming chaos.
It's the boy!
We are Susano, and in revelry do we rejoice.
I love his theme.
That's a primal standing in front of us, right?
We just summoned a fucking primal!
And a horde of angry Kojin at our backs. Oh, this contest is getting worse by the moment. Lise, help me clear a path. Leave them to us and save your strength. You'll be needing it soon enough.
Make way!
Spoil not your appetite for the feast, children of man. The dish will be served whether you will it or no.
I say, why'd you run so far away? Madam, please. I need to have words with you. Oh, that was not part of the plan. A Kojin Primal was most definitely not part of the plan. But I'm sure there's a perfectly logical explanation involving the ether stored in the treasures and the religious fervor with which the Kojin guard them. Or something. A pity Alphino isn't here to provide it. And just when I thought our fortunes had changed, I swear, Soroban and his people knew this might happen. No, somehow I doubt that. Even the Red seems surprised by what happened. All rises and falls at the whims of capricious fortune, does it? Then the same goes for him. We have to defeat that primal. As before, our numbers limit our options. I wish I could claim to have a brilliant plan, but I don't. All I have is a desperate one. Lise, you and I will do our best to draw the Kojin away from the primal. We'll lead them on a wild dodo chase all over the Isle. The rest of the plan, I'm afraid you can guess. I'm sorry, Kinliana, I truly am. But neither of us can even approach Susano, much less hope to defeat him, which means you're on your own. Well, who knows? She does have an awful lot of adventurer friends. Maybe some of them decided to take a fishing trip to the Far East and are surprisingly close by. Yes, and I speak fluent Hingan. Come on, there's no point in putting this off. Fucking, they're breaking the fourth wall, they're doing it. They're breaking it open. At least in Shadowbringers and Endwalker, they give some excuses as to why there's a bunch of dickheads that just appear out of nowhere. Alright. The Pool of Tribute. Can I solo it? Let's find out. I gotta kill this man before the phase transition, or I'm super dead. Oh, I didn't turn on the thingamabogs. Turn around. Abort! 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 The lid! Hold on. BRB, Susano. BRB, I gotta turn on your intro cutscene so you can appreciate your splendor. Considering that you can kill Lakshmi extreme before her phase transition, I feel like unless they forced it at a certain HP percentage, I should be able to kill this boy. We'll see.
Let the rebels begin!
Ooh. I don't think I'm gonna do damage fast enough. I think we're gonna hit the transition. This will be funny. The days of auto-attacking to death are over. They actually gave these fuckers some HP.
The seas part for we alone! The seas part for we alone!
Damn. I can get him to like 30. I don't think I can beat this transition. Maybe if I was on a DPS I could. But let's see what happens here. But I'm 99% sure that I can't do the quick time because I have to kill the sword. And if you don't do the quick time, then you can't. Maybe I won't just die. We'll see. I think the sword has to be killed though. It might just do not enough damage that like after 30 seconds here, it'll just like slam through, but I'm 99% sure this is just gonna off me. This was the fucking coolest thing ever though. This was the first ever quick time event like this. Yeah, so I'm gonna get blasted by the orbs, which doesn't matter, because I've got a billion HP. But I'm pretty sure the sword will, he's just gonna end my life. Failed. Yeah, pretty sure this is an insta-kill. Yup! Bye-bye! Ugh! Imagine having to play with people! Gross! Ugh! And Glitz in a party. And no one I really know well enough to do. Ugh! Alright, I'll queue in like a normal person. Fucking gross. Got an immediate party.
Let the rebels begin!
Ow. Got paralyzed because depth perception's bad. Oh, I'm getting parted.
The seas part, for we alone! The seas part, for we alone! Our hearts sing in the chaos!
And forever free. Yeah, so how this is supposed to go is that one tank looks like a badass while the rest of them have to fight the sword. And the other tank runs around and hits the orbs so that they don't hit all the people.
I salute you!
Can't remember if we have the tank swap in normal. I don't think so.
Earth and stone at our beck and call! The seas part, for we alone!
Thanks, 7 adventurer friends who happen to be vacationing nearby. I'll call you again when I need you.
Nary a peep from the shellbacks, sir. That's enough to make one wonder.
The Red have sounded the alarm. The Isle of Zeki under attack. Fierce fighting in the stronghold. The vault breached by outsiders and strange tales from deep within. All this the Red cannot ignore. Even now, they abandon their posts and flock to the Isle. The Garleans are powerless to stop them.
I'll be damned they did it. Well, Captain, wagers notwithstanding, I dare say we will not have a better opportunity to drive the Imperials from Asari and rescue our men. On the other hand, naught was put in writing. But if your mind is made up, then that is that. I should add that if you were to change your mind, none would gainsay your decision, nor think you beholden to your past. Nor would anyone begrudge you a spot of revenge into the bargain. Like the little miss said, we knew this day would come.
Sir, you need to give an answer.
Isari may be a rotting husk, but at least the tavern keeper never watered down his drinks.
Well said for a temperate man.
I was like, don't put that on. You don't have the hairstyle for it. It's just gonna clip right through. You fool.
Hear me,
made a bargain with the Eorzeans, and I mean to uphold our end of it. I mean to remind the Garleans that this is our sea, that all here belongs to the Confederacy. All that is theirs is ours for the taking, and take it we shall. We will strip them of everything they hold dear.
This one is iron. My hands will break before he speaks.
Kami, give me strength. Are you good at anything? I had hoped this might prove more productive than blind inquiries, but I see you are determined to waste my time. Very well. Line them up. Kill one for every question he refuses to answer.
Hurt them, and you will get naught from me.
You have given me precisely that thus far, so what have I to lose? Mark me, samurai. I will find Lord Hien, be it with your help or with your heads.
Confederate scum! You will pay for that!
Confederacy. They've come to save us!
And this after I took such pains to cow them. Even pirates have their pride, I suppose. Enough to march to their deaths, no less. Oh, the stupidity of it all. It truly is a sickness. I shall just have to lance the boil. Drain them of every last trace of honor and compassion. Every last drop.
My lady, I'm going outside.
Nope, they're coming inside. You missed.
The Kami are not finished with you yet.
There's no end to them. They just keep coming.
Then we must be doing something right. We have to hold out for as long as we can. She's counting on us.
Susano is slain! Slain by the Shellless One!
Is it true? Did you defeat him? Well, in that case, how do you fancy helping us keep the Kojin occupied until the Confederacy make their move? Speak of the devils, that's coming from Isari.
I think we've done all we can here. Let's withdraw and make for the village.
Right. Although, they don't seem keen to let us go.
Hear me, Kojin of the Red. We have no quarrel with you, only your Imperial masters. No more blood need be shed this day. I pray you let us go in peace.
You dare speak to us of peace? Your flesh will feed the fishes, thief! Attack!
Alize is unimpressed.
Now's our chance. Don't worry about her. She can handle herself.
There'll be nothing left of you but a smoking crater. Thanks. I like the Byakko, the ink material. For the longest time I used the non-enhanced one, so when they put out the enhanced one it had like that ink stuff. It was very cool.
I can't let you take all the glory, can I?
Yeah, for the longest time I only had the shield because they thought it was a really great idea to drop the sword and the shield separately. And then I think eventually I just bought the enhanced sword. And I like the shield too, but I, especially for this New Game Plus playthrough, like the sentimentality of the Fortan shield. In honor of our goodest boy, poor Chiffon. I think we're safe. I didn't see any Kojin following us. Right here. I'm going back for Alize. Stayed behind so we could escape. So that you could escape, not me. And that was a mistake. I should have been the one to stay behind, not her. So I've got to go back. If we lose her, I'll never forgive myself. I was the one who dragged you all into this. It was my fight, not yours. I knew from the start, but I also knew I couldn't do it alone. But I've asked too much and let too much happen to you all. I have to make this right. I have to do it on my own. So let me go, please. I'm asking you as a friend. I have to help her. Doesn't need it. Start by finding me a towel and some bandages. Alize! What? Why are you looking at me like that? I said I was going to distract them, not make some heroic and ultimately futile last stand. Who does that, anyway? For the love of... This is stupid. You're embarrassing yourself, and me. Shut up and let me have this. Right. That wasn't so bad, was it? Now then, we need to hurry back to Isari. Shut up and let me hug you. I don't see any soldiers. Do you think the Confederacy drove them off? Something definitely happened here. I see several people who look like they might be injured. Let's give them a hand and find out what we missed. Do I need help? Oh, I'll be fine. It's nothing that won't heal. You should go after Lise. I remember you. You're the one who saved me from the Doman catchers. Thanks to you, we managed to rescue the fishermen and my kidnapped comrades. One of whom joined the Confederacy with me long ago. Would have broken my heart if we had to bury him. Oh, and if you're looking for the captain, you'll find him in the tavern. Ah! Oh, you're not Imperial. Is it over? Kami be praised. I was certain she would have killed us all and burned us sorry to the ground, or kill us after making us watch, or barricade us in our homes before putting them to the torch. Thank you, my child. When the fighting started, I tried to run and hide, but fell and could not regain my feet. I thought for sure that we would all be slaughtered, but the pirates drove them off. Never thought I would see the day when the Confederacy came to our aid. Back already? What have you learned? The tavern, you say? In this case, we should find Lys and speak with him together.
My Eorzean friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy elsewhere.
Gosetsu! You're alive. You're all alive.
And full of vim and vigor. Did I not tell you I was no stranger to chains?
The fighting cannot have lasted long. Where are all the Imperials?
Fled. They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Korgian reinforcements would not be coming. We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu slip through my fingers. That bodyguard of hers may be a half-wit, but he's a mean bastard on the battlefield.
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Asari in retaliation for the Viceroy's actions, and without the aid of insurrectionists, I might add. Suffice it to say, we are prepared to be the subject of their undivided attention for the foreseeable future.
Doma shall be free. This we swear.
An impossible claim, yet one spoken with such conviction that I cannot choose but believe it.
Your assistance would be most welcome. Nevertheless, we shall do our utmost to spare you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
Nay, little miss, all debts are paid. For by your deeds, many still live who elsewise would not. Let both parties count their blessings, and may fortune continue to favor us all.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people, then? You will go to Yansha.
I have faith that our allies yet live. Once we have found them, we will plan our next step.
Yansha was the crucible of the rebellion. What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyu did there. Remember this. Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
And with that, we must take our wounded home. Oh, your Shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not to die before then, eh?
I'll try. No promises. You did well, Kinliana. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew that if any could win them over, it would be you. Truly, yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances, to strive for something greater. It will be an honor to travel with you again. Now then, let us not squander the Confederacy's gift. Yangsha and my countrymen await. There's a tunnel to the southwest. We need but follow it to reach our destination. With me! Snowman, away! Meanwhile, on the shores of Authard.
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe. Mayhap nowhere is, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Lady Yotsuyu, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required? It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel. To torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything! Well, there's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
Wait, my lady!
Oh. Oh. That man got fucking pummeled.
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it.
I can't get off.
No
I can't get off on punishing turtles. Gotta be dolmens.
There needs to be some investment. There were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such Korjin could not satisfy me half so well as a single dolmen. And what do we have here? One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
Is serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy, you witless lump! If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
I remember the silence. How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yansha. Before us stood yet another wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle. I'll never forget the sight, or the anger I felt that day. Life, liberty, hope, so much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
Yes, this is far enough. Ere we proceed further, I should speak of Yangsha and what has become of her. What lies beyond that great wall at the heart of Doma. And we should be glad to hear it, but is it wise for us to have this conversation here, on the road, out in the open? Once your caution would be warranted, but no longer. Dinos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yotsuyu to act in his stead and quit these lands for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men would march into villages and search for radical elements, killing and torture any who dared resist. And then, as quickly as they had come, they left. Oh, sorry. Satisfied that the memory of the purges would keep the people in line, she relaxed her grip on Yangsha. What need for a leash when the dog is broken? The village of Namai lies to the west. Though I doubt the Imperials are present, let us proceed with caution. Ugh, pardon the coughing. Coughing came out of nowhere. I'm gonna go till like 10:45, 11. Like 15 minutes. 20 more minutes. There she is, the humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice, how sweet her persimmons. Too long has it been since I saw her with mine own eyes, and for a mercy the Imperials appear to be absent. Let no man claim that I am reckless. Prudence has ever been my watchword. Can Liana venture closer, if you would, and confirm there are no soldiers lurking about?
We may be in luck. I don't see a single Imperial soldier.
Then there is no need to remain hidden. Let us go and greet them as friends.
I'm going too.
Good people of Namai, hearken to me. We come in peace and desire only information, to learn of recent events.
Isn't that the General?
Lord Gosetsu, can we preserve your right? He lives.
I say, brothers and sisters, is aught amiss? Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so? Ah, but of course, You fear me, a vengeful spirit of the dead? Rest assured, naught could be further from the truth. For am I not corporeal? Are my feet not firmly set upon the ground?
What should we do? If they catch him here, you know what will happen.
Of all the times for him to turn up, has the old fool lost his mind? You! But why have you come here? What do you want from us?
I know not who you are to speak thus to your elders, boy, but mine only desire is to be received with the hospitality owed a humble traveler, not the fear and trepidation one might afford a wrathful shade.
What you going on about? Actually, never mind, just come with me, now!
Bunch of bitches. I have no idea what these guys are doing in this voice chat. I don't know what you people think you are, but do you have any idea what would happen to us if you were found in our village? Again, you address us with unwarranted spite. I have let your impropriety pass until now, but no longer. Who are you, boy, to speak to me thus? Know you not who I am? I am XIV Namai, a farmer, like my father before me and his father before him. I wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know you. We all do. Lord Kyan's retainer and leader of the rebellion, Gosetsu, notorious fugitive, wanted dead or alive by the Empire. Ha 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 ha! Is that what this is all about? I am hardly the first man to earn the ire of the Empire, nor will I be the last. Was not Namai home to the brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banners for king and country? They fought and they died, every last one of them. Then the Imperials came looking for more, because of them. They were this close to killing us all, and burning the village to the ground. We've only just begun to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again. Never again, do you understand? We've had enough of you and yours. Whatever it is you're planning, leave us out of it. Impassioned as his pleas may be, surely he must know that I cannot leave things as they are. But for now, I shall respect his wishes. We must continue on towards our final destination, the House of the Fierce, proud headquarters of the Doman Liberation Front. There's a secret entrance to the north of Namai, by way of a small spring. Come, I will show you. This way, this way. We must dive into the water. Have no fear, Kinliana. Just but a short distance. You need not hold your breath for long. Joke's on you. I can breathe underwater now. God, I cannot hear this song and not think of the legend that is Soken. Ha ha ha! How invigorating! Congratulations, my friend! You are come to the House of the Fierce. You are Kinliana Ironhide, are you not? We were told of your coming. Heroes of Eorzea, we of the Doman Liberation Front are honored to receive you. You would be so good as to follow me.
This is the House of the Fierce, but there are so few of them.
Many kindred spirits remain in hiding following the rebellion. Many others gave their lives for their nation. We are the stubborn remainder. Even accounting for our comrades in the field, We are at a fraction of our former strength, 'tis true. Yet we few are patriots. Brothers in arms, prepared to fight with every fiber of our being to set our people free.
Ever are we hopeful that others will join our cause, but never did I dream that you would journey so far.
Yukiri! Gods, it's good to see you. You look great, by the way. Have you been here long?
I returned but recently, having concluded my mission. Oh, it is good to see you again, my friends.
Did I hear aright? Your mission is concluded? Then you have found the young master.
Ere we speak of that, I would know by what fortuitous circumstance our friends came to be here. The Empire's crimes are all too familiar. Lys, my heart goes out to your people.
We wanted to stay and fight, believe me, but we knew it wouldn't work. We needed more time to rebuild, and more allies to stand with us against the Empire. So we decided to come here and help you free Doma. To show everyone that you're not alone, and that the Garleans can be beaten if we work together. I'd like to think we proved that in the Ruby Sea.
That you did, Lys, and far more besides. Needless to say, your assistance would be most welcome.
Hear, hear. Now then, Yugiri, you must tell me of your search for our master.
Lest you wonder, he speaks of Lord Hien, son of Lord Cayenne, who perished during the rebellion. When it became clear that all hope of victory had gone, Lord Hien bade us deliver as many of our people as we could to safety beyond our borders. But as his father's heir, he was determined to fight on, and so he did, until he suffered a grievous wound in battle and vanished without a trace. Until now. For I have found Lord Hien, seen and spoken with him, on the Azim steppe.
O boundless and merciful Kami, the young master lives. Tell me, was he well? Did his wound yet ail him? Where is he now? Have you brought him back to us?
You may take comfort in the knowledge that he is hale and whole. However, when I invited him to return with me to Doma, he had this to say. If Doma yet thirsts for the blood of patriots and tyrants, I shall offer unto her my blade. But if she has had her fill of bitter draughts, I shall offer unto her conquerors my head. Thrice did I declare to him that no true son or daughter of Doma would ever accept such a sacrifice. But for all my passion, he would not be swayed. Learn the truth of her heart and return to me, he said. And so I left him.
Made to wear the mantle of leadership too soon. Yet there is wisdom in them all the same. If the people no longer yearn to be free, it would be folly to rekindle the fires of war.
To suffer our master, to surrender his life and forsake all hope of freedom is by far the greater folly. I will not go to face my fallen comrades having done naught to stop it.
Nor I, Shadow Walker, nor I. But we need not rouse our comrades to battle this day. Let us instead welcome our honored guests and allow them a moment of respite.
As you can see, they went to great lengths to disable the Aetherite. Apparently in the twilight days of the rebellion, they feared that Xenos would be willing to risk sending unattuned conscripts. That said, it's hardly irreversible. They have the necessary materials. It would be a challenge to repair it alone, but mayhap with my brother's help. I'm not allowed to mount in this location? Garbage. Oh yeah, this is like an instant version of it, I think. Technically instanced. should hear this, Kinliana. He was just telling me about Xenos and the rebellion. What you have to understand is that it was not a simple matter of numbers. The bulk of the 12th never even took the field. It was Xenos' stratagems that won the war. They were unlike anything we had ever seen. His formations were unorthodox, bewildering. We honestly thought we had him on the back foot. One moment we were pressing home our advantage, the next we were surrounded and at his mercy. And then he stood before us, his cornered prey, alone and unarmed. He beckoned us to come forward and fight for our lives. One by one, my comrades charged. Fearless and unflinching, he would dance amidst their blades for a time, and then draw close, as if to embrace. One after another. He made us watch, do you understand? He made us watch. What kind of monster enjoys killing people? I do not think there was any joy in it, nor justice, nor morality, nor meaning. To him, the weight of one life is no different from that of 1,000. A challenge had been issued and was accepted, but on finding us no challenge at all, his objective changed. There were tales of Imperial soldiers being flayed for slaughtering families, for breaking brave men's spirits. Only later did I come to understand why. He did not desire obedience, he desired hate, and men consumed by it. A new battle, a new enemy, a new challenge. The hunt, I am told he called it, a hunt without end. And when all of our best lay dead and broken, he left. He left, muttering that we had bored him. But our weapons, at least, held his interest, for he took a fallen samurai sword, having grown fond of it. Since that day, he has ever wielded Far Eastern blades. He is said to be fascinated by ones with storied histories, and so soldiers who seek to curry his favor often present those of defeated enemies as gifts. It's like it's all a game to him. People are suffering, dying, and he's collecting swords? We all feel the same. But my lady, you must understand. On the battlefield, reasons do not matter. The victor is not the just, but the strong, and the strong become the heroes of the tale. We were not strong enough. It is not sufficient to be right, to be just. Without strength, our path has but one end. God damn it, keep trying to mount up, but I'm not allowed to. Mayhap a brief respite is in order. Were I 20 years younger, these wounds would not warrant a second glance. Alas, no samurai has the strength to defeat that old villain old age. But what say you to the House of the Fierce? Compared to your Rising Stones, I concede it may seem somewhat lacking. But it has been a haven these past 10 years to all who would set Doma free. Regrettably, our efforts in that time have come to little and less. When the Emperor died, we were sure the hour of our liberation was at hand, but Xenos soon put paid to that. With the aid of Yotsuyu and the secrets, she sold. Ileana, I do hope you have taken this opportunity to rest and recover. It is well that you spoke with one of the survivors of that massacre. To defeat one's foe, you must first understand his true nature. As the Alamegan resistance has struggled, so too has the Doman Liberation Front. More so, perhaps, given the precarious position in which we find ourselves in wake of our doomed rebellion. We are few, and our enemies legion. We are weak, and they strong. Yet, with your help, I believe that there is little we cannot achieve. I only hope the depth of our predicament has not shaken your commitment to our cause. Never. Victory shall be ours. Aye, that it will. With the hero of Eorzea at our side, we cannot lose. Now then, I should be glad to discuss our next course of action. Though, now that I think on it, I myself have been away from Doma for some time, and even after my return, the search for Lord Hien commanded my full attention. Mayhap it would be to both of our benefit if we were to see the reality of Doma for ourselves. For did my lord not bid me to learn the truth of her heart? Let us do this together, Kinliana. Let us go among the people, and with our own eyes bear witness to their hardship. As a foreigner in these lands, your reputation does not precede you. Moreover, unlike Gosetsu, I can accompany you without attracting unwanted attention. I'd like to join you if that's alright. By all means, we should be glad of your company, and your perspective. Namaya's not far. I say we begin there. Alright, I do believe I want to get to an area that's got the rested experience, but I do believe we're going to call it there. I'm a little bit tired. Not as tired as I should be for 11 o'clock on a Saturday, but that's okay. Yeah, okay, so I can technically not enter. I wonder if I can teleport to the non-instance version. I'm very curious what's going to happen if I do this, because I'm teleporting to an Aetheryte that, by all rights, I just walked out of a building showing it broken. I love it. Just teleported me into like a fucking post state where it's like Alize is supposed to be standing right here and it's supposed to be busted. That's okay. But yeah, that's going to be it for me for now. Raid tomorrow, 6:30. I don't know if I'll do any New Game Plus before it. We'll see how work goes, but Mondays always suck a lot. So, more suffering in P3. P3S tomorrow at 6:30. I've been streaming for 12 hours. It just hit the 12-hour mark live. 12 hours of hard gaming. And that means I woke up 12 hours ago, because I literally woke up, came downstairs, and hit let's go. Thanks for hanging out, Starty Star. Appreciate you hanging out with me through these streams, because Stormblood, it's picking up. It's picking up. Really, once like Hien gets involved, it gets better. But God, the beginning of Stormblood is rough. Have a good one, and yeah, raid tomorrow. Hopefully, see you next time. Goodbye.